Parents is dying and my people are suffering. The money's still low, you should see how they budgeting.
Watch what comes out your mouth.
People are suffering. It's elementary, they want to smoke on eventually. Parents is dying, people are suffering. The money's still.
I want to point out too, when we talk about this, we have so many different organizations that come up, they pop up daily. And I'm cool with being organized if we're actually being organized. You know, it makes no sense to me. And you know, maybe, you know, I'm from a different class or whatever, maybe I'm old school, whatever, but if you're organizing and you don't know what you're doing, it's somewhat detrimental. If you're trying to lead people and you're not studied, then it's somewhat detrimental. If you feel like you can stand up and you can talk about which cops are good and all that type of stuff, and cop lives matter and all that nonsense, then you are a detriment to your people. We have to know and understand as part of preparedness and survival that the state always comes with actors and folks who they're going to pay off to say, you know, this good cop came and got my cat out the tree. You know what I'm saying? This good cop stopped the car and played basketball with the boys in the neighborhood. You know, they were looking sad up until the time, you know, this role model came through. You know, this courageous cop, you know, he helped change a lady's tire and all of that type of stuff. You know, that's all good. You know what I'm saying? That's who we expect. You know, isn't it ironic that when the police do something good, quote unquote, it's highlighted as if it's something rare, because it is something rare, right? You know, the job description of the police is to maintain the establishment. It is to maintain tyranny and oppression, and they are backed by the police unions. The police union is the mafia, and the police are the shooters, as they say on the street. You know what I mean? They're the ones that go out there and clear it up. That's why they allow so much, when you talk about black on black violence and all of that, they allow all of this to take place and they fuel it and fund it. You know, they bring in the guns, they bring in the drugs, so on and so forth, and they make sure that the neighborhoods are destroyed and decimated. And then along comes the whole eminent domain piece, gentrification, and all of a sudden, 5-10 years from now, this neighborhood that was so terrible and war-torn and all of that, it is now a little 5 Points. It is a highlands. It is an area for white folks to live off of blood-soaked soil. The same thing that they did to the natives, how they destroyed the natives, and now we live on stolen land. Now we party on sacred land, so on and so forth. That is what they're doing. So America's become a mass graveyard. And we're working to survive that. We're working to say that we are not going to be victims, and we have the right to live our lives and to, you know, and to be prepared if anyone challenges us on that.
And let's be clear. There are no officer friendlies. When I was growing up, the officer friendly used to come to our school, give us a coloring book, and then a little badge, and then go and kill our big brother,
right,
or what have you, right? But
before you make it home,
exactly.
You sitting there with a junior officer bag, officer junior bag, looking stupid because they just shot y'all.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm talking all police, black,
yeah,
white, whatever. You know, none of them are friends.
No, they got a blue code.
Exactly.
That's what it is, and that's the thing. People get it twisted. You know, well, this cop is black or whatever, so on and so forth. Well, you know, good for him. You know, good for her. You know, we're not, like I said, we're not in the business to mourn the loss of anyone outside of our people. There's no civilized society that doesn't take care of their people first. You understand what I'm saying? There's no family structure that's not going to take care of their people first. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, oftentimes we're asked about, what about the officers? They have a hard job. We didn't force them to become officers. That's what they chose. You understand what I'm saying? That is what they chose. So, you know, I can't feel sorry for Officer Joe Blow, who sit back and watch his partners and his comrades kill young black babies and young girls and elders, so on and so forth, and they have no remorse.
I mean, we don't have time. We're so busy mourning the dead who the police have murdered.
Right.
How in the hell we got time to mourn some dead police.
We can't even
We don't have time.
no, busy.
Exactly.
Busy like they are. You know,
Exactly.
so while they have their ticker tape parades and all that type stuff, I mean, best wishes. You know, we hope that you know that at some point you realize, or they realize that you know that, man, you know, it's painful losing people.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because it's painful to us. You know, the rate we're going right now, in the last 10 years, or in the next 10 years, we've been lost over 10,000 people to police violence. You know, now we saying that we promote police violence and all that. Excuse me, we promote violence against the police. No, we're saying that we promote self-defense. We're saying that we promote the right to live. We're saying that we promote the right to bear arms like the NRA. We say we promote the right to bear arms like the Patriots. We say we got the right to bear arms like some of these good white folks who live in these suburban, rural areas, so on and so forth. So that's all we're saying. It's like, you know, we're not looking to posture. We're not looking to violate anyone else's life. You know, we think that everyone has the right to live. You got the right to live comfortably. You know, who has that right to take away your child, to take away your mother or your brother or your sister or you? You know, so that's what it's about, man. We're not engaging in any lip service. We're not engaging in any you know, again, assaults against anyone. We're just saying that, look, we got the right to live, and with that right to live, we got the right to defend our lives. We got the right to take care of what is ours. It's unfair for you to come along and steal someone's baby. It's unfair for you to come along and steal someone's mother or father, so on and so forth. You know, it's bad enough the whole prison industrial complex, the whole prison system, the whole militarized police force that comes in and snatches our babies out of communities. You know, and you're looking at 2.4 million folks locked up right now, and like 67% of the prison population being us. You understand what I'm saying? In a country where we're supposed to be 13, 14% of the population. You know, so we say that America has been a serious colony since we've landed here, and you know, we just we want to do our part to enjoy this place like others do.
You should see how they budgeting. Payers is dying, and my people is suffering. Cause the money's still low. They want to smoke on eventually.
I swear to God, living in this economy